Morrie's Cadillac is out here today with the all-new 2015 Cadillac SRX. What I'd like to do is show you around the interior, the exterior, and then give you a driving review of this vehicle. So this is the latest and greatest of the 2015 Cadillac crossover vehicles. This is the premium, so you get a little extra style with the chrome wheels on the outside, as well as the chrome roof rack rails and the grille. All that good stuff really bring this vehicle together. So one thing Cadillac did have in mind when they designed this is that people probably aren't going to do a ton of off-roading, like say if you were in a Jeep, but when it does come time to use that all-wheel drive, this SRX does perform. Personally, I've driven these in the snow of the Minnesota winters where it's negative 20 degrees and there's 2 feet of snow on the ground, and this vehicle does exceptionally well. If you're looking for a luxury performance SUV, you may consider a vehicle in the German market. Those are going to have a higher markup though compared to the Cadillac for what you're getting as far as equipment inside, looks outside, as well as just drive and handling on this vehicle. I think for the money, the SRX is certainly one to consider in the crossover segment. As far as storage space goes in the SRX, there is an adjustment knob for how high you want the power liftgate to go, either 3/4 or all the way up. From there, storage space is pretty good in the back. There's also little compartments. You just click this and it'll lock up. You could throw golf shoes in there, you could hide the kids' stuff away if you need to, and then you just click that and it'll drop back down. From there, this one does have the cargo cover. It has that nice luggage rack in there so stuff doesn't go flying around. And also you have a 60/40 split rear seats. For how low these window lines are, you can fit a ton of stuff in the back of the SRX. All right, so let's go for a little spin around here. So the SRX has been on the market for a number of years now, and they just keep improving upon the previous model. And I think the 2015, they've done a pretty good job sort of getting all the bugs out from the first model, and now they've gotten feedback from people who want the equipment that's kind of needed in this car and what you'd expect from a Cadillac. The ride is exceptionally good. Since it has been out, I've definitely spent some time behind the wheel, and it's quiet. Over the big bumps, you don't get a ton of feedback in the steering wheel. It's a soft ride, so you could definitely spend a lot of time in this vehicle. One of the things that's pretty cool, you can hear it opening out, that panoramic sunroof. That's certainly a really nice option. If you've got little kids in the back seat, they can always be looking up whether the sun's out, or they can stare at the stars that way. And it also gives a really open feel to the cabin. It's not tight in here. I thought I would always feel a little cramped in the SRX because I'm about 6'1", but as far as arm space goes, legroom, headroom, everything is pretty good all the way to the back seats as well. You can put 5 passengers and be comfortable in this vehicle. Out on the highway, if you're comparing it to maybe the Q3, or if you're looking at the BMW crossover, this truck, that small crossover SUV definitely does everything you'd expect it to do. If there was one thing I could maybe change about the SRX, that would be putting a turbo in here. Obviously, I'm a little younger. I like to get up and get going a little quicker. Not that there's anything wrong with this V6, but I would like a little more pep to it. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a little bit to get a little more get up and go and cut that fuel economy, but I think the way it is it's fine now, but again, I would like a little more personally. There's a ton of equipment in this vehicle. The Q system, once you get a hold of it and use it a little bit, super user-friendly, really easy to use for the radio, for your navigation, anything else you've got. The backup camera on here is huge, which makes it really easy to back up. Visibility is good. The first thing I noticed when I jumped in is how large those side mirrors are. I don't have a problem seeing what's beside me, what's behind me. The visibility is awesome. That was worrisome to me that that back window is a little small, but it's not. There's plenty of space where you can check out what's going on behind you. Overall, I definitely like the SRX. I think if you're looking for a crossover SUV, it's certainly worth stopping by to at least take one for a test drive. Thanks for watching our overview on the new 2015 Cadillac SRX. If you'd like to schedule your test drive, stop by Morrie's Cadillac today. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.